Canada is gearing up for its 45th federal election, which will take place on or before October 20, 2025, to elect members of the House of Commons to the 45th Canadian Parliament. The date of the vote is determined by the fixed date provisions of the Canada Elections Act, which requires federal elections to be held on the third Monday in October in the fourth calendar year after the polling day of the previous election. The election will potentially be the first contested using a new 343 constituency electoral map based on the 2021 Canadian census. New electoral boundary sets for each of the 10 provinces were finalized between February 14, 2023 and July 8, 2023, and officially proclaimed on September 22, 2023. Any election that occurs on or after April 22, 2024 will use the new boundaries, while any called prior will reuse the 338-seat boundary set presently in force. The election comes amid political uncertainty and instability in Canada, as the incumbent Liberal Party, led by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, has been governing with a minority government since the 2019 and 2021 elections. The Liberals have been relying on the support of other parties, mainly the New Democratic Party, NDP, to pass legislation and survive confidence votes. In March 2022, the Liberals and the NDP formed a confidence and supply agreement that will see the NDP vote with a Liberal minority government on shared objectives until the House of Commons rises in June 2025. The agreement covers issues such as health care, climate change, reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, electoral reform, and economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. The agreement also stipulates that neither party will trigger an election before June 2025, unless there is a breach of trust or a major scandal involving either party. This means that Canada's next fixed election date is October 25, 2025, unless something unexpected happens before then. However, some political analysts believe that there is a good chance that the Liberals will pull the plug and call an early election shortly after June 2025, perhaps in the winter of 2024. They argue that the Liberals may want to capitalize on their popularity and take advantage of the weakened state of their main rivals, the Conservative Party of Canada, CPC. The CPC, led by Pierre Poilievre since September 10, 2022, has been struggling to regain public trust and support after losing 2 consecutive elections to the Liberals and facing internal divisions and controversies. Poilievre replaced Erin O'Toole as leader after O'Toole was ousted by his party's caucus in February 2022 over his poor showing in the 2021 election and other scandals at the time. Poilievre has been trying to rebrand the CPC as a more moderate and inclusive party that can appeal to a broader range of voters, especially in urban and suburban areas where the Liberals have a strong base. He has also been criticizing the Liberal-NDP agreement as a backroom deal that undermines democracy and accountability. The other parties that have seats in the House of Commons are the Bloc Québécois, BQ, led by Yves-François Blanchet, and the Green Party of Canada, GPC, led by Elizabeth May since November 19, 2022. The BQ is a regional party that advocates for Quebec's sovereignty and social democracy, while the GPC is a national party that promotes green politics and environmentalism. The BQ has been maintaining its support in Quebec, where it holds 32 seats out of 78. The party has been working with other opposition parties to challenge the Liberal government on issues such as health transfers, language rights, and climate action. The GPC has been facing internal turmoil and leadership crisis since the 2021 election, when it lost 1 seat and saw its popular vote drop to 2.3%. The party's former leader Annamie Paul resigned 2 months after the election following her defeat in Toronto Centre for the third time. May, who had stepped down as leader in November 2019 but remained as an MP for Saanich, Gulf Islands, returned as interim leader until a new leadership contest is held in June 2023. The People's Party of Canada, PPC, led by Maxime Bernier, is another national party that did not win any seats in the House of Commons but gained nearly 5% of the popular vote in the 2021 election. The PPC is a right-wing populist party that advocates for conservatism, classical liberalism, and libertarianism. The party has been attracting support from some voters who are dissatisfied with the mainstream parties, especially on issues such as immigration, COVID-19 restrictions, and vaccine mandates. There are also several other registered political parties that are eligible to run candidates in future federal elections, but are not currently represented in the House of Commons. These include the Animal Protection Party, the Centrist Party of Canada, the Christian Heritage Party, the Communist Party of Canada, the Free Party Canada, the Libertarian Party of Canada, the Marijuana Party, the Marxist-Leninist Party of Canada, and the Maverick Party. The 2025 federal election will be a crucial test for Canada's political parties and leaders. Please subscribe my channel for getting regular videos.